If you're only starting out in the gym and you haven't really got a clue what to do, you're going to want to watch this video because I'm going to take you through everything that I do if I was only starting in the gym, knowing what I know now. So first of all, I just want to talk to you about mistakes. So what a mistake is just basically doing something wrong, and that's bound to happen, especially when you're first starting out something and you don't know what you're doing. But these are good because mistakes make you grow as a person. Because when you're making a mistake, you're doing something wrong, and when you're doing it wrong, you're realizing, oh wait, I'm not doing it wrong. So then the next time you can go and do it right. So obviously, you're gonna make wrong mistakes along the way, but I just wanted to share a few of my mistakes that I've made during the years to help prevent you from making the exact same mistakes that I have that slowed down my progress. The first mistake, and probably everyone's first mistake in the gym, is my diet. My diet was terrible. All I ate was shy. I didn't care what I was eating. I didn't count my calories. I didn't do fucking anything. I just ate like a pig, to be honest, because I seen something on TikTok called dirty bulking, and I'd never recommend dirty bulking to anyone. I know lots of people do dirty bulking, but even if you're unhealthily skinny, I wouldn't even recommend dirty bulking. I'd always say eat your nutrient dense, healthy foods, because you're just better off. Like I mean, when I was 14 and I first started going to the gym, I used to get this big huge thing. It was like a big huge family pot of sticky toffee pudding, and I'd eat it every night. And a big litre, did you ever see the big litres of chocolate milk? Yeah, I'd have a big, or not even a litre, it was like 2 litres. A big 2 litre round little 150. I'll stick a picture of that and the toffee yolk up on this now. But I used to have that every night, and I used to have about 4 or 5 burgers, or I can't even remember what I'd eat something like that. And I'd do that every day. I'd wake up in the morning, go to gym at 4 or 5 in the morning, then go to school, go home, go train, eat that. Obviously I'd eat food in between, but like in between wasn't great either. I was eating donuts and cakes and whatever I wanted to eat, to be honest, which wasn't very healthy of me. But now obviously my diet's a lot better because throughout the years I've researched and I've learned a lot more about my diet. Whereas when I first started out, I used to just care about protein. Like that's kind of what everyone cares about, but they don't realise you have to have carbs and fat as well. And at the age of 14, I was unhealthily big. Like it wasn't healthy how big I was. Yeah, I was muscly, but I was kind of fat as well. And I had a lot of strength in me, to be fair, but mass moves mass. So yeah, I was nearly benching like 100 kg at 14. So I think I got like 95. I'll probably put a clip down here of me doing 95 or something. I think there's only about 90 kg on this, and I don't think the bar touches my chest, but sure look, I couldn't find any better videos, so. But yeah, so that's that. So how I'd improve my diet is, I'd obviously tell myself, right, look up what you need to be eating and research what you need to be eating. Because I hadn't got a clue back then, and I just seen dirty bulk and I thought, alright, that's a lovely idea, I'll get huge. But I'd obviously add a lot more nutrient dense food into my diet, but I wouldn't do it straight away. I'd kind of ease into it because I wouldn't want to burn out. Because when you're eating a diet like that, that's so unhealthy for you, and you just start randomly switching it straight away to just eating pure healthy food, your body's not going to be able to like keep doing that. You might get a week out of it, and then your body's gonna. Once you do eat a chocolate bar, you won't just be having one. You'll be having about 20. Like that's why you don't really just fully load yourself with healthy shit. Like even now, yeah, I'd probably have 80% healthy, 20% unhealthy. Now most of the stuff that's healthy I do love eating, so like that's handy for me because I'm a real good eater. I'll eat anything. But that's just what I do to improve my diet. I slowly start taking away 100 calories every week until I was down at eating maybe 1,800 calories a day. Then once I'm at that 1,800 calories a day, I'd cut until I've lost all the fat, and then when I'm lean enough, I might go on to a bulk. But I forgot to mention, I play sports and I have to run for these sports. So imagine me, I think I was like 87 kg, I was huge. And yeah, once I did hit someone on the shoulder, he went flying, but that's if I could catch up to them. Like I couldn't run for shit. I'm after improving myself a lot now, and my stamina is a lot better, and I can run for longer, and I'm a lot better on the pitch now. But back then I was just a big ball of muscle, to be honest. Um, yeah, but then when I cut down, and then to be honest, I'm not cutting now the last few months, and it's pretty gonna stay that way. But maybe I might bulk up a little bit more, because I might just find a way where I'm happy after sport. Because I don't want to be too small that I'm weak, and I don't want to be too big that I'm not be able to run. So that's what I'd advise you to do about diet. The second mistake that I made was my training plan. So basically, what happened with me was I went to gym with someone like once or twice, and they knew what they're doing obviously, and they kind of just showed me, the main two things. So all I used to train was chest, shoulders, and arms, and I never really trained back. I done the odd lat pull down, I think, yeah. Because what I used to do, this literally my split. Every day I used to do the exact same thing. I used to go in the gym, I used to go to the back, and I used to go on the pec deck, and I used to do that. Then I used to hop on the bench press, and I used to do that. And then I used to do bicep curls, and then tricep push downs, and then shoulder press. And I used to do that every day, 5 or 6 times a week. And I think every couple of days I just see the lat pull down. I was like, oh yeah, I know how to use this, I'll do this. Because I was just doing whatever I was comfortable with using, because I didn't want to step out of my comfort zone and do something that I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just doing the same things every day, and it was horrible. The other time I'd jump onto a treadmill for a few minutes if I hadn't got a clue what I was doing. But bear in mind, this is when I was only starting out for the first couple of months. So obviously it's bad, but sure look, like my back's a bit, I'd say my back's my weakest point. I'll show you what my back looks like. Hang on a second, because obviously I only started training like a while ago. When I say a while ago, about a year ago. But I've only gone in about 2 years. But I still, the one thing I can't flex is my back. So sure, I'll give it a go. Like, I don't know really how to flex my back, but like, I have a pretty decent back, but I'd say the worst thing out of my whole physique, just because of clearly my chest and my arms and everything is just a lot more defined. But sure, look, it doesn't really matter, because I train my back now and I know what I'm doing now. Sorry, that literally just turned off when I was literally putting my t-shirt back on. But sure, look, I actually forgot to say this, yeah. I didn't train legs until like about a year ago as well. Now I do. Obviously not as much as other things, because who actually trains legs as much? But like, I've always kind of had big legs anyway, so like, it doesn't really bother me. Obviously, that I hate when people are like, oh, my whatever, my biceps are already big, I don't have to train them. Obviously you still have to train them. If you have a naturally big thing, train it and you'll get massive. But I have naturally big legs just because I was fat when I was a kid, so that's why I have naturally big legs. Obviously I do train them, but probably not as much as I should be training them, to be honest. But sure, look, we'll move on from that, because who actually likes legs, let's be honest. So yeah, I'd make a split where it's push pull legs or whatever you want to do. Research and find out and know what you're doing, and find someone that will go to the gym with you, because then it's actually giving you another reason to go to the gym as well, and you just can learn together. Even if you know someone that already goes to the gym, maybe ask them, oh, can I go to the gym with you? Or if you're ever struggling, you can always text me on my TikTok or whatever. So yeah, that's just the mistakes I've made about my workout split. Here's the last mistake that I made that really killed my gains, and is probably killing your gains as well. This is after I knew about them other mistakes and I was doing better. This is only the last couple of months that I've been making this mistake that I only realised what I was doing. I was overcomplicating things so much and worrying about every little thing, where obviously you have to worry about what you're doing, and obviously you have to try and be the best that you can be, but obviously you can't be worrying about every little mini thing that's going to be going on in your life. Like, not everything's going to be perfect. You're better off making a little progress over a long time than a lot of progress over a little time that's not going to last as long. Like, I could tell you, right, today I'll give you €1,000, or else I'll give you a €10 every day for a year. Obviously, if you're smart, you'll pick €10 every day for a whole year, because at the end of the year, you'll have way more money. So it's the same with gym. you can either have a good amount of progress but then just burn out after 2 or 3 weeks, or you can keep getting a little bit of progress day by day, and it can last you for months and years until you hit your goal. Like, that overcomplicating things are so stupid. Like, obviously have a good diet, yeah, but you don't need to eat every single type of fruit to get every single type of vitamin into your body. Like, just eat a banana and you'll be grand, and have a few berries or whatever. You don't have a kiwi, have a pear, but like, you don't have to eat every single thing. You don't have to be eating 69 eggs a day, man. Eat a few eggs. Hit your protein goal. That's the only thing that you should probably be overcomplicated with. Well, not even overcomplicated, just eat protein. And don't be worrying about all the little details. And that's kind of just everything that I do if I only started out in the gym again. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you learned something from it. And if you need anything, as always, text my TikTok, JRFitness5. I'll talk to you later.